America Meditating Radio Show, we collect wisdom, inspire each other, and empower hearts 24/7. Hi, I'm Sister Jenna. Join me and guest on Blog Talk Radio as we amplify stories that compel us to be more for ourselves and everyone else around us.
The Azar Foundation for Children of the World is an organization aimed to support women and children in need across the globe. We believe in empowering lives, strengthening minds, and providing programs that enrich health and education. The Azar Foundation was founded in 2003 and has been serving the world ever since. Visit us at our website at www.azar4children.org. That's www.azar4children.org to find out more information about our endeavors and join our mailing list. Remember, the smile and the cry of a child doesn't have any language. The Azar Foundation.
Do you like to meditate? Have you tried to meditate? Have you struggled with meditation? Why don't you visit one of the Brahma Kumaris Meditation Center? Visit brahmakumaris.org.
Hi, I'm Devon Franklin, co-author of the book The Wait, author of the book Produced by Faith, and producer of the film Miracles from Heaven. Just want to give a shout out to Sister Jenna and American Meditating Radio. I've been on the station before. I've been on the program. It's awesome, and meditation is such a powerful way to tap into all that God has for us and to find peace, love, and joy, and health in our lives. We have an exclusive screening of my new film, Miracles from Heaven, starring Jennifer Garner and Queen Latifah. And this is a film that is based on a true story. We've been screening it all around the country, and people have been blown away by the power of this inspirational journey of a family coping with the illness of the middle daughter, and a miracle shows up when they need it the most. This movie will be in theaters March 16th all around the country. Come and see it with your whole family. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Hello, everyone. This is Sister Jenna from the America Meditating Radio, and I'm excited to introduce to you Meditate the Vote. It's going to be a national campaign, and what we're asking for all of you to join us with is to raise the bar of conversation. Try to see in what way we can change our interpretation about who we are, what we are, and perhaps the direction in which we want this country to go in. Regardless of whoever becomes the next president in 2017, we are still responsible for the way that we want to move our lives. So could you join me and an alliance of friends around the country to meditate the vote? Go to americameditating.org, press on Events, Meditate the Vote, and you'll be able to get a whole bunch of information. So join us, because I, Sister Jenna, meditate the vote.
Hey, everybody, it's John Duperrin from Project Forgive. How are you doing? You are in the right place for the highest level of conversation to feed your soul. American Meditating with Sister Jenna. Stay with us.
Ashe, my life is a good life. Ashe, my life is good. Amen, amen. My heart is good. Amen, amen. My heart hallelujah. My thought is a pure thought. Hallelujah, my thought is pure. Hallelujah, my thought is pure. Hallelujah, my thought is pure. Selah, Selah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to America Meditating Radio. I'm your host, Sister Jenna, and we're broadcasting from the beautiful Meditation Museum in Tysons, Virginia. Wow, what a night we had recently with Father Lionel from Colombia. Here's Father Lionel, right? He's got access to all of the real intense guerrillas of the jungles in Colombia. He's been working with this family both of their fathers were, well, this is how we speak in our language, the souls left the body by the hands of guerrillas at different times. And of course, they had to learn a process of how to forgive and how to rise up in their own lives. And so at the museum, we had this heartwarming conversations, and this is where I really want to amplify the power of the meditation, regardless of your faith, your background, lover of God, not a lover of God, religious, not religious. That space offers sacredness and safety for you to be you. And I can't begin to tell you how moved I was by this conversation, even as far as really talking about real deep personal issues where individuals just felt safe, that they could just express that in the audience. And so this is where I really want to just give a big shout out to Father Lionel and the incredible work that you're doing for forgiveness and reconciliation, and the amount of love and power it must take for you to be able to work with families that have been so abused and so bruised, but also by individuals that you don't necessarily feel you have the strength to forgive, that you're dealing with. And I love the story that he shared last night about a convict, one of the top Colombian guerrillas, actually. So there was this Colombian lord, right? And he's in prison. And he actually has killed 2,000 people. Can you believe this? 2,000 people. And as a result of that, Father went in and spoke with him. And you know what his thought was? He goes, I don't know when it clicked. I don't know what happened, that I actually just turned to the dark side. I mean, talk about power, right? And I think this is where these conversations are so important, that when is it that that final thought takes us over the edge? Or to what extent that final thought can take us to the summit of our being and of our acceptance. Stay tuned. This wonderful young artist, Bathsheba, is going to be joining us. Bathsheba came by the museum in Silver Spring. We had a wonderful rap session in which none of the yogis knew what they were doing, but graciously, she definitely guided them in a very beautiful way. We're going to be talking with her soon about the work that she's doing and why young artists today, such as Bathsheba, are going to be really important for the narrative of the future. In a conversation with Nikki Giovanni, she left me with two things to ponder on recently. You know what Nikki said? I have a vision. One, I want to see African-American young women in space. Two, I want to see an African-American young woman in office. She feels these women will teach people how to cook, how to take care of families, how to grow, how to nurture, and how to really show what it means to be here. Beautiful, huh? Stay tuned. And before I get her on the air and we move to even Sister Gita and have our conversation with her, I hope you heard my shout-out for the Meditate the Vote initiative that we started on May 1st, and that's going to transpire up until November 8th. We don't know where it's going to really take us, but what I do know, having a conversation on social media, hosting an event, send us a video that says I meditate the vote and why, as well as images and pictures and sharings, hashtag it, meditate the vote. I feel that the political climate is urging us to think much deeper about who we are and why we show up the way that we do. So it's my invitation to everyone. So let's take a minute and see how well we can meditate for our own lives and make the kinds of choices that I think are best for our future and, of course, for our present. Let's feel safe for a moment from Just a Minute Meditation CD. Breathe in deeply.
Feeling safe. Taking just a minute. Like a tortoise, I move into the safety of my inner world and experience a world free from distractions. I feel secure, protected, knowing that I am true to myself. I experience my true value, independent of the influence of others. I now gently step back into my surroundings.
Breathe in and out, and welcome back. That was Feeling Safe from Just a Minute meditation by the Brahma Kumaris. We are living a life that I think we believe that we're choosing it. Despite whatever other conditions, we still have the power of choice. And I believe that safety comes so much from the way that we think and the importance of security. As I was mentioning earlier, I was sharing about a meeting I had with Father Lionel, the top Catholic priest in Colombia, and the incredible amount of work that he does in Colombia with guerrillas and also the elites. But just the whole power in forgiveness and why it's so important for us to focus our thoughts on that which is really godly, divine, elevated. Because without it, he says, we're slaves. We are slaves if we don't have the power to forgive. And we're going to definitely move away from that. It's definitely the time. Let's turn the lines to our beloved Sister Gita and hear what her inspirational reading is today. Sister Gita?
Good day. Good morning to you, and Om Shanti. To be creative, let's start with an inspirational thought, a step ahead. And this is authored by some member of the Brahma Kumaris. To be creative is to bring newness at each step. Sometimes there is a tendency to get bored with whatever I am doing. Although I'm doing everything to fulfill my aim and moving continuously towards it, I am not satisfied. The days seem to drag on without bringing any real joy to me. At such times, I begin to question myself on what I am doing. Here is the solution. I need to be creative and see what newness I can bring in whatever I am doing, small or big. That means to add quality to what I am doing, I can also practice thinking of something new to do each day. Then there will be something new to look forward to, and things will become interesting for me again. What a beautiful reminder on how to stay enthusiastic. I'm going to walk up the mountains as soon as I hang up. Have a great day. Om Shanti.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. The America Meditating Radio is proud to welcome Bathsheba Smithen. She's been acclaimed a first-rate thinker by world-renowned poet, our friend Nikki Giovanni. She is a singer, songwriter, dancer, rap artist, lyrical poet, author, and public speaker. Interwoven in the fabric of her writing is not only transparency and vulnerability, but spirituality combined with a personal story that creates a voice of freedom. She has overcome various struggles, adversity in her own life, and later earned a degree in biology and a master's degree in health systems management. She's authored several books, including her creative memoir, Who Cares What You Think? So What You Think, A Journey Through the Mind, also no longer hidden.